Hey guys, Darkshot the Poisoner here, bringing you another episode of Let's Play Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. In the last episode, we got the Eversing armor, which is something that will raise our defense so that a lot of the bad guys this early on in the game will do less than 10 damage to us. Like, see that, one of those mermen guys just did about 5 damage to me. I mean, that's hardly anything in the scope of how much damage, like, bosses and things deal to you. So, I mean, we're pretty much... well, not pretty much, but we're kind of invulnerable to a lot of guys. A lot of times, like, when you hit a bad guy like I just did right there, their body will do, like, half the damage that an attack will do, so all you really gotta do is watch out for when they attack, rather than hit their body anymore. So, let's see. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I know where I want to go. Now, you'd think that I want to go, like, up and to the left of that gigantic, like, tower structure with the waterfall in the room where we got the Eversing armor, but actually I'm gonna go a little bit back here. We're gonna take a shortcut to the Garden of Madness, but on the way I'm gonna be picking up a power that we're going to need later once we come back here. And it's this guy. It's the skeleton something. I don't even remember what they're called. Let me see. Bone Arc. There we go. So we're gonna need to pick up the Bone Arc power for something very special. Let's see. Come on. There's like 3 of them in this room. So this is like the perfect grinding grounds for them. And plus, what's even better is that there's a save room on the right. So if you ever get hurt like I just did, you just go right into the save room. But just to demonstrate, there's something that you can use to cheaply kill these guys and pretty quickly. Let me see. Yeah. If you just get out your Gurgoth power, normally what you can do is just kind of lead them on so they're the same level as you, and just hit them with it. Let them have it. And this guy should die. Yep. I think the head takes about 6 hits, and the actual body parts only take 1 or 2. And right here is actually the save room. So I'm going to save real quick, and I'll meet you guys back here once I have the Bone Arc power. Hey, I'm back, and I've got the Bone Arc power, which is summon a skeleton to provide transportation. What it is, it's kind of like the Valkyrie and the, what is it, the Barbaricia power, where you transform into something else and then they kind of carry you along. Here, I'll try and give a quick demonstration of it. It's a Bone Arc, and let's see. What you do is you just kind of go, ugh, and then these guys come and you just kind of walk along on top of them. It's handy, but only for like one specific thing, which we will be doing later. Let me see. Put it on Manticore again. Something actually decent. Up here is a UMA News 1.3 describing, I don't even know. I think I know what it's describing, but I don't want to give it away. And over here on the left is the most pointless thing on Earth. 2 of these blue witches, or whatnot, whatever they're called. And a fake chest. So, fantastic, right? I mean, who wants to go through all that trouble just to get a fake chest? They seriously were just giant dicks when they made that room. It was like, hey, I know what we'll do. We'll have these 2 people. They'll guard this chest, but it won't even be a chest. It'll be like this fake one. Oh! I bet they thought they were really funny when they made that. But no one actually thought they were funny, especially me. I got my serious face on. No. And we're back in the Garden of Madness now. Picking up money, apparently, and trying to kill Unes. Not much. There's not really like anything I want to do in the Garden of Madness except for kind of go in this room. There's nothing really in here except for one thing. Come on, die! You're a tree ant. You're one of the first bad guys we encounter in this game. You should die already. Anyway, we pick up a small sword. Let me see. I don't think there's. Let me see. Small sword. Small sword. Nah, there's nothing really fantastic about a small sword. Yeah. Let's see. We want to go left, actually. There's nothing much to the right. And here we come upon a Catoblepas. Just jump on his back. And here's our first example of something we couldn't go through before, but we can now with the water guy's power. Gee, I'm just forgetting all these guys' power names. And we have to jump past some mandragoras or whatever. I think they're called mandragoras. They give all the things in here such a weird name. Some of them make sense, like Yorick, how it's just a skeleton kicking his head around. That's sort of like a reference to Hamlet, but some of them just don't make any sense at all. And the tree ants make sense. It's like the Ents from Lord of the Rings. That's what it reminds me of. But actually, we're going to go back to the Cursed Clock Tower now. And we're going to continue on our path that we couldn't go through before. I haven't actually showed you this, but we needed the Bat Company power to get through here. So now that we have the Bat Company power, we will be able to get through here. Hooray! Let's go left, and yeah, like I said, we haven't really gone through this room. Careful, there's a lot of Medusa heads. Obviously, you know, this is the Cursed Clock Tower. We wouldn't want there to be a room without Medusa heads and spikes. That'd just be a tragedy. And gee, am I only like 5 minutes into this episode, I think? I don't know. But here is like a giant maze of spikes that you can't possibly get through without using your little Bat Company power. So we just kind of fly through it all and take it slow. You don't want to touch anything because, you know, obviously if you get hit while you're flying, you fall back down to the ground. This should be a room that you don't have to use the Bat Company power to get through, if you're just careful about it. It looks like when Soma kicks into spikes like that, he should, you know, get hurt, but he actually doesn't. And here is a demon. I knew he would appear, so I was getting ready. Ooh, and he's gonna lag the crap out of my game. Of course he is. And oh my gosh, here's a room filled with harpies. Stop it! Stop it! Stop hitting me with your crap. And there we go. They're all just screaming. Ah! When they die. Oh, we got another harpy power. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Let's go through here, and we're going to enter a new area, the Pinnacle. And hey, what's up? What's she doing here? Why is there a girl here? Girls don't belong here. You should go back to the kitchen. Go back to the kitchen with you. Hey, wait. What the hell? She just turned into an enemy. So actually, this is the a new enemy that appears in the Pinnacle. It's called the Succubus, and it can poison you when it touches you. It gives you like a poison kiss sometimes. So it has projectile and physical attacks. So beware of it. And here's more bugbears. Like I said before, we'd be encountering more bugbears. It's just that we'd only seen one at the point that I was trying to grind for it. Over to the left is like a Malachi and some other guys. I'm not actually going to go there in this episode, I don't think. And here's another wereman or werewolf. I think it's called a werewolf. Yeah, it's just a werewolf. Nothing fancy. I'll just spam my killer clown power on you. That's a great thing about that power, is you can just spam it. It doesn't use a lot of TP. And I don't think we've encountered one of these guys either. He's called a flame demon, and he likes to kind of just sit around and throw fireballs at you. That's nothing. He's nothing too fancy. He's exactly like a demon, only he can throw fireballs, and he has more HP, and he looks cooler. Oh boy, another werewolf. Screw you, man. I don't even want to bother beating you up. You're not worth my time. I have precious time in this episode. Precious. Oh gosh, she's just gonna sit there, aren't you? You're just gonna sit there. That's cool. Anyway, if we go up on the right, here's a save room. And I'm not gonna lie, the Pinnacle is a really good place to grind for some powers, because there's a wide variety of guys you can find in here that you won't find anywhere else. Like the Succubus, I think, only appears in a couple other places. And I know one of them only appears like once anywhere else, and that's this person. It's called the Enris, or Enris, or whatever you want to pronounce it. I don't even care how you pronounce it. She has this charging attack, so she's like a Valkyrie, or Valkyrie, as somebody corrected me, because I just say things weirdly, just to get attention. But she also has an attack where she kind of like lets out some power or whatnot. You'll notice it. It's nothing too much to be worried about. Anyway, like, what's this guy called? He's called a Dead Warrior. He just kind of rides around on a horse. He doesn't have any attacks, except for the fact that he can just hit you, and he's really pretty fast. So just beware of his speed. Let me see. Here's the Pinnacle Warp Point, which is kind of where I wanted to be to end this episode. So I guess I'll see you guys all later.